huge night of action in store. The stars are out in North Carolina, including the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the greatest tournament wrestler of all time. And tonight in our main event, a massive trios match. John Moxley, AEW World Champion, Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli take on FTR and the man now known as Cope, Adam Copeland, plus Julia Hart makes her return to the ring for the first time in months to take on Jamie.
Oluyor. Açık I just that Jesus, I didn't expect to be away that long.
Hater in a huge grudge match. Plus, the former AEW World Tag Team Champions
Uh-oh.
will take on Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate. But coming up next, Orange Cassidy, Hangman Adam Page, one-on-one spilling out of our main event from this past Saturday at World's End. And let's take you back to hear from the champion, Moxley.
Talk. They talk and they talk, and they talk a lot about who they are, what they're gonna do. Then when the bullets start flying, when things get real, that's not who they are at all. Who they are when you put their feet to the fire is often very, very different. This woman took a bullet tonight because she's a woman of integrity, of iron will, of impeachable character. Because she's somebody who stands with me, and I accept nothing less. What would you take a bullet for, huh? Anything? I grabbed this company, this entire organization by the strap, and I dragged it to safety through a pandemic. I have taken bullet after bullet after bullet for this company. Set on fire. I will melt it down. I will sink it in the bottom of the ocean. I will destroy the AEW World Championship before I let anybody else get their greedy, lying, soulless, criminal fingers on it ever again. Adam Copeland, I know exactly what he's about. We are not rebels. No, rebels rebel against authority. Nobody has authority over us. I am the king. Tonight, Adam Copeland, you were just the loudest guy in the room.
FTR, the Rated R Superstar, and Death Riders, you want to fight tonight? We'll give you the damnedest fight of your life.
Yeah, tonight is also Fight for the Fallen, where we fight for Western North Carolina and the people that never quit fighting for themselves, and neither will we.
You want to try and take out my friends? Huh? You take out Darby Allin, you try and take out these guys? Well, guess what? It's 2025. First Dynamite, streaming on Max, TBS. So let's get going to Moxley. At World's End, I saw something I've never seen in your eyes before. I saw fear. And it's because deep down inside, you know I'm just as sick. No, I'm sicker than you. This is going to be fun.
Rated FTR, out.
Wow, Adam Copeland is fired up, Tony.
Three guys who live in this area. This means so much to them, and this program kicking off on Max tonight, as well as TBS. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opening contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from wherever, weighing whatever, wrestling squeeze, Orange Cassidy.
And I mentioned this match spilling out of the events that transpired this past Saturday at World's End. There was multiple occasions where it seemed like the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley, was beaten. It seemed like Orange Cassidy had him dead to rights, but it was the intervention of Hangman Adam Page that prevented him.
Pulling out the referee, as you can see right.
This was not a role that he ever wanted. This is not a role that he relished. He stepped.
And Orange Cassidy has to realize what he's in.
A big chip on the shoulder of Orange Cassidy, but I don't know if there's any large
What he will do.
But now look at these two guys countering one another back and forth. Orange punch missed. Hangman to the outside looking for buckshot lariat. Cassidy evades, slips underneath. Frenetic pace to kick us off here, Tony.
And I think it's great to see that both men know each other so well, or have studied each other so well. They both hit their big shots, or at least attempted to, in the first 30 seconds of this match, Excalibur.
That's Orange Cassidy.
Pro wrestling arena, and I've been in here many, many times throughout the years, even how
A change in demeanor, the look in his eyes, Tony.
absolutely.
There's that dark side, that fire that burns within of Hangman Adam Page. Kick intercepted. Hangman again with a lariat attempt. Oh, that one rocked Orange Cassidy.
He ate the foot from Orange Cassidy. Look at the eyes. Look at
Hangman
this.
Page, buckshot lariat, no. Little stunner step, beach break. The cover, 2 and
Whoa. Well, that's one of his big shots at beach break, and he did it with some great sense of timing that time.
Yeah, the little stutter step threw off Hangman Adam Page and his momentum, and Orange Cassidy able to counter to land the beach break and very nearly take the victory.
Great opening match for our first time here on Max. And the fans want the orange punch.
And that elbow pad coming off, that's what it typically means, but now the reversal, the roll up, and Hangman able to kick out. Cassidy still on the attack. Orange punch.
He's going for it again, I think.
A second one, Hangman goes down.
Smart. Get out of the ring.
Oh, the boot through the ropes. Orange punch, 3 shots to the jaw of Hangman Adam Page, but he's still on his feet, Tony.
He's going for a 4th one here. Wait a minute. Boom.
Shot, lariat. Hangman connects and gets the win.
Hangman Adam Page.
That was a well-earned win off of a great star to open up our first telecast.
Oh, wait a second now.
25. Come on now.
Why would he do that?
Completely classless by Hangman Adam Page. He cost Orange Cassidy the AEW World Championship Saturday
Dang,
night.
Hangman.
Tonight, how much is enough for this man?
He's going to go for the dead eye on a man who's, oh my God, head first.
Oh, he's hanging on. A second dead eye, completely unnecessary behavior as the staff, the referee corps coming out. And Christopher Daniels, longtime friend of Hangman Adam Page.
My God. Oh, God. It's good. He may not be the executive vice president anymore, Christopher Daniels. He's still an official of AEW, and there is no call for what Hangman has done here tonight.
He's still a friend. He's still a mentor.
Exactly.
To Hangman Adam Page.
This is brutal. This is beyond anything.
Uncalled for, unnecessary behavior by Hangman Adam Page.
What do you expect from a man that blows up another man's home?
Wow, well, we talked about how Hangman caught ahead of that matchup.
We are not starting 2025 off the way I had planned. Now, I had planned after World's End by January 1st to be the AEW World Champion, and that plan worked almost perfectly. Blade Runner, 1, 2, and then Wheeler Yuta throws himself on top of the referee, not just costing me any moment, he cost me the moment, he cost me my moment, and that makes me feel... Look, words won't do it justice. So, Wheeler, I promise you, I will show you over and over again exactly how I feel. But don't worry, because I still have a path to Moxley at Maximum Carnage. And next week, in the Casino Gauntlet, I will walk along that path to you, Moxley. But first, tonight, I face 2 former AEW champions, and I beat 2 former AEW champions. It's nothing personal, fellas. Roderick Strong, Swerve Strickland, you will simply be the catalyst, collateral on my way to the goal. It doesn't matter what you're the Messiah of. It doesn't matter whose house it is. You will breathe with the Switchblade.
That three-way match that is coming up later on tonight, it is crucial for that Casino Gauntlet match. You get to enter at number 1 if you win. If you are Switchblade, Jay White, Roderick Strong, or Swerve Strickland.
This is the tag team bout at the 1 fall. Introducing first, the Blade.
We'll have more on that in a moment, but right now, Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, they had these comments earlier tonight. Let's hear from the Acclaim.
You are looking live at the best wrestler alive, and tonight, the Acclaim is enough of that. I was this close to beating Chris Jericho on Rampage, and before we go out there, I need to know, did you or did you not hit me on purpose with that belt?
Okay, why are you doing this? We have an interview right now.
Answer the question, Max.
You waited this long? No, I didn't, okay? It was an accident. Get your head in the game. We got a huge match tonight. And cut all the funny stuff, please.
This is the Hurt Syndicate. No scissoring. I'm not even gonna rap. I'm not gonna get in trouble today. I'm focused. Are you focused? Come on, because tonight it's just you and me. Anthony Bowens and the best wrestler alive doing what we do best. And that's a mic drop.
Bowens and Caster cannot afford to be divided. We've seen the relationship deteriorating over the recent weeks, Tony, thanks in large part to the business card given to Max Caster by MVP.
And their opponents being accompanied by MVP, the standard of excellence, Shelton Benjamin, the almighty Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
And Tony Schiavone, Caster and Bowens have maybe tenfold, if not more, tag team experience than Lashley and Benjamin have together. This is their tag team debut here in AEW. Of course, they teamed up prior to this, but I mean, they are such formidable singles wrestlers that when they are united on its purpose, Benjamin and Lashley, they are so dangerous.
Well, they claim to have 62 tag team wins, the most of any tag team in AEW. They've wrestled 81 matches as a team.
You're talking about the Acclaimed.
The Acclaimed, right.
Yeah.
But on the other end, like you were saying, you've got Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, two of the great athletic specimens. Not only that,
they hurt people.
Syndicate, because MVP will tell you we are here to hurt people. So that tells me that they are going to try. You know what? This thing about Bowens, Caster,
Bobby Lashley going to work. He took too long. Trios champion, former AEW World by Caster.
Benjamin's in trouble. You look at that gut shot.
No, he's not in trouble. Stop exaggerating. That's ridiculous.
And now, kick to the knee, and not sure what Caster was doing. He was reaching it at Anthony Bowens.
They kind of slowed Bowens up there a little bit.
And now kick to the chest.
All he's doing is succeeding in pissing Shelton off. That's all.
Blind tag.
That's what he disrupted Bowens' momentum the first time, and now that got him out of position.
And that's going to cost him dearly. Dearly.
Bowens and Caster now. Things breaking down even further between this long-time partnership.
Look at Benjamin just waiting.
Benjamin. German suplex with a release.
Oh, I'm sure there's more to come. Sit tight, sit tight.
Here we go.
Yes.
Two-time NCAA All-American Shelton Benjamin.
One more. How about one more for the house? Shelton, one more. One more. Give him one more. Take him for a ride.
That's what he's going to do.
And Anthony Bowens, look at this, he's dropped off the apron. If Max Caster wanted to get in the ring so badly, Bowens is going to let him, I guess. And fourth German suplex.
Well, there's nothing he can do about it.
No, nothing at all right now.
Oh.
And rising knee strike. And
ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming. This is all over.
Bobby Lashley now. The spear cuts Caster in half.
Oh, my God.
And the hurt lock for the finish. What? Oh, no.
Just hoisting Caster up. Caster over 6 feet tall, 230 pounds, and Bobby Lashley making it look easy. And now the hurt lock is locked in, and Caster almost immediately fading and tapping out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hurt people.
We sure did tonight. And Bowens on the outside, not even coming in to help his partner.
The Hurt Syndicate.
Well, whether you call yourself the best wrestler alive, whether you trademark the term, Max Caster just got dog-walked by the Hurt Syndicate here tonight.
Without a doubt, the most powerful tag team in AEW right now. They hurt people, and they did tonight.
Well, right now, let's hear from Swerve Strickland ahead of the three-way match later on tonight.
Swerve Strickland later tonight, you will be facing Jay White and Roderick Strong in a three-way match. The winner gets the #1 spot in next week's Casino Gauntlet match on AEW Dynamite.
I hear him. I still hear him. And I got to apologize to those people that have been screaming my name arena after arena, city after city. I've been a little bit distracted the last few weeks. But I tell you what, this all ends tonight. I get back into doing what I do best. better than anybody else in this world. And I show my 2024 belong to whose house? Yeah. It starts tonight in this three-way that guarantees me a spot in the casino gauntlet. Matter of fact, I never even been in one of these. You realize that, right?
Oh, I know why.
Oh, yeah, why's that?
Because you're the world champion.
Exactly. Oh, and one last thing, Marvez. Happy New Year, everybody!
Action continues live tonight on Dynamite, coming to you on TBS and streaming for the first time on Max. Tony Schiavone, this match coming up a few...
Very, very revealing that Hayter...
Has she dished out enough damage to Jamie Hayter? No.
Hayter was too close that time.
And Julia ducked under. Now to the ropes. I believe her left arm, left shoulder.
Yeah, it looks...
The heart with that arrow.
She's got the arrow that we have seen in many of her videos.
And Aubrey Edwards sees it clear as day, as now... Oh, the mist into the eyes! The mist in the eyes, the referee didn't see it! 2, 3, Julia Hart steals it!
Black mist.
See. And it's Smith. This
United Empire, you were the kingpin.
We grew this genuine friendship that I treasure.
If I want to stand atop this company and take it to heights it has never seen, I can be nothing like you.
Are you nothing like me, or are you just an Osprey clone?
Two men who are close friends at one time. That has all been dissolved.
The biggest win of his career! They say with tournaments like this, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I feel like I've been sprinting the whole entire bloody way.
Will Ospreay will face the Blue League winner, Kyle Fletcher.
You will have to kill me to stop this run.
The epitome of AEW.
They are 1-1.
It's over. Suddenly, aggressively, violently over.
Kazuchika Okada now ties the record set by Masahiro Chono, his 5th major tournament victory.
I can't present you with your championship title. I am no longer EVP, but this man is
Kenny Omega! Presenting Okada the Continental Championship. The rivalry between Omega and Okada. It is legendary.
I'm still the best belt machine. I'm still the cleaner. And it's not over.
He is Kenny
To prove that I'm still the best.
How good did it feel to have Kenny Omega return at World's End? But right now, let's hear from the Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada.
I came to AEW in 2024, the year of the Rainmaker. I won the Continental Classic, proving I'm the best tournament wrestler alive. Will Ospreay, little brother, nice try. Kenny, how many times do I have to beat you? So stay out of my business. Mwah, bitch.
The rivalry between Okada and Omega is stuff of legend, and Kenny Omega returns to Dynamite live next Wednesday night.
How great is this? Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher. We heard from all of them. I know them to leave out some names. Gets her shot at the Strong Women's Championship.
Asheville! Say hello to your CEO! The greatest TBS champion to ever exist! And wow, what a 2024. It was so amazing that I had AEW put together a very special package for all of you. So Happy New Year to only me. Money Mike, play the package. Money changes everything.
Something big is brewing in Boston for AEW Dynamite.
AEW is the only place where this revolution can be global.
The CEO, Mercedes Moné, our AEW in-ring debut, captures that TBS title.
I'm not afraid of walking through any door and breaking it down. I'm coming to show the world why I am the greatest of all time.
Didn't I tell you money changes everything?
2 titles, more money for money.
Get a look at what a real star looks like.
She's very confident and it's taken her a long way here in AEW.
Nobody gets the best of Mercedes Moné.
I have a lot of plans in the works for Wembley.
I am 2 belts Moné. I am the face of this whole damn company.
An incredible match. 8-0 is Mercedes and still a champ.
AEW is where the money resides.
Perfect performance from the CEO.
No rest for Mercedes Moné. Undefeated in her AEW career.
That was the 11th championship defense for Mercedes Moné. She's perfect.
Day 203 as AEW TBS champion. This is a star-making performance internationally.
I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. Thank you. Thank you. And if you thought 2024 was money, just wait till you see what I do this year. Because the first stop on the money train is Tokyo Dome. January 5th for Wrestle Dynasty. I will pit my New Japan Strongman's Championship on the line against Mina Shirakawa. And now, Mina, you have something that I want. More gold. So I am coming for that Rev Pro Championship. And Mina, January 5th, just remember, money changes everything.
Mina Shirakawa, Rev Pro Women's Champion, an independent wrestling organization in the UK, and it is title for title. This Sunday in Tokyo, Mercedes Moné, will the undefeated streak continue, or will it be #WeWantMina?
Well, something to be learned from this, from all wrestlers. You got to believe in yourself. Mercedes takes it to an extreme, but she believes in herself.
Well, fans, Asheville, North Carolina has been extremely welcoming to AEW. Let's take a look at why we're here with Fight for the Fallen.
Tonight, All Elite Wrestling invites the world to give support and hope to those most affected by Hurricane Helene. Join AEW together in giving to charities on the ground. Asheville Dream Center, Beloved Asheville, Mana Food Bank, American Red Cross, Save the Children, and World Central Kitchen. Scan the QR code to make any donation to these organizations on the front line of disaster relief efforts.
And you can scan the QR code to give to Hurricane Helene relief. So many great organizations here in Asheville supporting the community. I understand earlier today you had a chance to meet over 100 so many people. Recovery efforts here in Asheville. And not back, we're out. Scoop.
Forrest Strickland and Jay White.
First of all, this feels damn good because the Undisputed Kingdom is now complete. Trust me when I tell you that 2025 will be our year. Ain't that right, Kyle?
Oh, yeah. We've got all the bases covered. Trios, tag team, singles matches, and triple threats. Ain't that right, Rod?
Oh, fellas, I couldn't have said it better myself. But tonight, I win and guarantee myself a spot in the Casino Gauntlet match next week. And when I do, remember, fellas, it's every man for himself.
Hey, you're damn right, Roddy. Go get him. Go get him, all right? You got it. You got it.
Number one.
Fighting.
Jay White. I mean, just ask Roderick Strong about how important an early burst in the Casino Gauntlet match. Now that number this past set.
Being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds. Strickland.
We also heard from Swerve Strickland earlier tonight. He's entering his first Casino Gauntlet match. And why is that, Tony? Because he didn't have to. He was champion while all the other matches took place.
Well, you're looking at 3 men in the ring here. All have been champions. Roderick Strong, of course, former international champion. Jay White, multi-time IWGP World Champion. 2 times, as a matter of fact.
Former AEW World Trios Champion as well.
That's right, AEW World Trios Champion as well. And, of course, as you mentioned, Swerve Strickland, a great title reign for him. You know what? And he's also unbeaten in his last 20 matches here on Dynamite. So let's see if he can keep that going tonight and get the #1 seed for the Casino Gauntlet match.
And that Casino Gauntlet match takes place 1 week from tonight on Dynamite, and then in 2 weeks' time, when Dynamite heads to Cincinnati, Ohio, the AEW World Championship will be on the line 2 weeks from tonight at Dynamite. Jon Moxley will defend against the winner of next Wednesday's Casino Gauntlet match.
Of course, January 15th in Cincinnati will be Dynamite Maximum Carnage. We have got a great 2025 line. I almost said 2015. 2025 lined up for you. And we are going to be in Australia. We've got our All-In that's going, of course, going to be in Texas.
And you can get all the latest on the upcoming events, AEWTIX.com. As right now, some verbal barbs being thrown back and forth, but Swerve opens fires first with the physicality. Right hands to Jay White, right hands to Roderick Strong. Shot to the midsection is now Jay White, Roderick Strong. 2 men who have some very dangerous chops.
Yeah, they're heavy hitters, you're right. Wow. How about that athleticism?
Got tremendous agility as Swerve Strickland, though, the first in the chopping game, sending Jay White to the outside, and there's Roderick Strong landing a solid shot. Reversal into the ropes, hip toss by Swerve Strickland, immediately transitions into a brain busting up, just suplex, but still great elevation for Swerve as now over the top goes Strickland, and Jay White crashing to the floor here in Asheville.
And listen to the fans, they love Swerve. And he's looking great, Excalibur. He's so agile. You talked about the agility earlier. Look how he hopped up on the apron of the ring.
And, we talked about in our opening contest tonight, Tony, about how Orange Cassidy, Hangman Adam Page, still feeling the effects from that match this past Saturday. It was Swerve looking for a cover, immediate kick out. Same could be said about Jay White. He's coming into this match the least fresh of his 2 opponents.
Right, absolutely.
Of the 3 men. Discus shot attempted, but Jay White intercepting, double DDT on both of his opponents. Jay White is a tremendous counter wrestler. Such guile.
Back together as part of their group.
Yeah, Undisputed Kingdom fully reunited as Swerve sent to the outside. Jay White maybe thinking Uranage, but instead dumping Strong over the top rope.
Strong held on to
Dynamite from 2019, streaming now on Max. And Tony, this match, of course, is for the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match, taking place next. Oh, Swerve stomp! Taking place next Wednesday night, a crucial #1 spot.
When we're in Clarksville, Tennessee next Wednesday. Then, of course, in 2 weeks, Maximum Carnage, Dynamite in Cincinnati.
As Swerve looking for the house call. No, Jay White slips in. Blade Runner attempt. Roderick Strong, Jay White, meeting of the minds. Swerve rolls White through, comes in. Flatlines him.
Yeah, he stunned himself that time, too. Look how slowly he's getting up.
And that Casino Gauntlet match next week, it can end at any time. So the #1 seed is crucial to give yourself the best chances of earning a shot at Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship in 2 weeks.
Well, you're assured of a shot because you're #1. Out of that, no one's assured of a shot. 1 and 2, and that would be it.
Swerve Strickland now turn it to Roderick Strong, drives the boot into the face. I think Swerve may have lost track of Jay White. He's looking around. And now Swerve's caught Jay White. He sees him up against the ringside barricade. And
yeah, there he is.
Swerve Strickland walking the barricade. A driving pump kick into the jaw. Jay White spun around. And, oh, wait a second. Ricochet. Oh,
wow.
He hit him with a golden pair of scissors. Ricochet, who's been mocked relentlessly by Swerve Strickland over the last few weeks. And remember, this is a 3-way match. There's no disqualifications, Tony.
Absolutely, and Swerve has been strong or Jay White to advance here.
Yes, Swerve Strickland may be effectively neutralized for the rest of the match. Roderick Strong. Oh, wait a second. Blade Runner! Just like that. 1, 2, 3.
He's got the #1.
To earning a shot now, but
look at him on the forehead.
And
he still had, Ricochet still had the scissors in his right hand, Excalibur.
And Swerve is in no condition to defend himself right here. This is Nana attempting to intervene, but
I get it. He's emotional. I understand, but step back, Prince Nana.
Ricochet, this is a very surprising development from him. This is a man that usually does his talking inside the ring, but now right in front of our desk. No.
Ricochet has the blood. Look at this, all over him from Swerve Strickland. And headbutting him. This is gross.
A gory scene playing out. Just inches away from us as Ricochet does not appear to be done.
You know what? Somebody needs to come out.
Nana trying to take the chair away. Oh, Nana!
Oh, God, Nana hit
the edge of the steps. And
Ricochet is completely insane right now.
And this is all just because of some jibes from Swerve Strickland.
Exactly.
This is...
And now the taunts come from Ricochet.
The reactions of Ricochet completely out of sync with what Swerve did. I mean, think about it. Just days ago, Ricochet was in the semifinals of the Continental Classic. And now here he is, just a brutal, senseless assault on Swerve Strickland.
And he's not done, Excalibur. I don't know what he has planned next.
Spirit gun.
Oh, spirit gun. He pointed at him. Here it comes.
It is the spirit gun on a completely defenseless Swerve Strickland. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I don't know if he's proud of himself. He's just insane. Roderick Strong gets to his feet. Maniacal laugh here right in front of us.
Ricochet has completely lost it. And
what he is, and now here comes.
In front of him, had the sense to intervene, Tony. This was, who knows where Ricochet would have stopped.
It's a very dangerous thing to do, to intervene when a man's got scissors in his hand, right? I mean, you got to rethink yourself here.
Ricochet now. The Prince Nana is down to our right, and this is. Swerve Strickland is going to need some medical attention.
You're not kidding.
Able to find him. Have you guys talked with him? Of course we talked to him. He's our buddy. But right now he's not answering his. Hey, Jeff.
Guys, y'all know I've been here all day. A lot going on. It's a really big night for me tonight. But y'all know where Karen's at.
Marvez, give us a second, would you? Jeff, it is a big night. And that's why I want to ask you, are you sure?
But before you answer that, just know that whatever you're planning, we will support you 100%. But
we want to make sure that you're sure about this.
Exactly.
Yeah, no regrets.
Zero regrets.
Jay, Sanjay, the three of us, we go.
I needed a minute. I know this business is what brought us together, but it is also what has almost completely broken you at times. I know it's what's in your heart, and that's what makes this so hard. But what you want, I want. We're unbreakable, you and me.
I was told not to say any more bad things about the women's division. Okay. I think the women's division is great. Happy? Good. Now let's talk about why. I had more matches last year than any other woman. In fact, nobody else in that locker room even cracked the top 10. They were all either faking injuries, failing auditions, or they can't even remember who they are. Meanwhile, I was doing my job better than any other woman alive. I left a trail of broken hearts, bodies, and minds, and I made it look so easy, you didn't even realize how good it was. I don't have epics. I am the epic. And now it's time for the greatest women's division to prove themselves to me. I am the woman from hell, and I am still standing on your necks, and you want a chance to even breathe again? You're gonna have to work for it. You can't touch me. But I'd love to see you try.
Tony, for as horrible of a person as Mariah May is, she makes a great point. I mean, she survived. Oh, wait, it's usually.
All right, let's get right down to business. You know, over the last few days, I've been trying to figure out, put words together. A ton of emotions have come over me. At the very top of that list, the emotion of gratitude. There are so many things that I have to be thankful for in my career. And you know, it's sad for me to start thinking about things coming to an end. But when I started thinking about things coming to an end, it made me think of how everything began. For the Jarrett family, it started in 1946 in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. My grandmother took a second job selling professional wrestling tickets, and that decision changed my life, it changed my father's life, and it changed my entire family's life forever. She parlayed that decision into multiple high-risk, high-reward decisions, and she became the CFO of the Tennessee Territory, as it's commonly known in this industry. And then my dad got into the business. He promoted shows in high school. He wrestled. He became the most popular wrestler, and that afforded him the opportunity to actually buy the promotion. And after a series of a lot of high risk and high reward, he promoted in the Tennessee Territory for 40 years. And then that brings me to 1986. When I got into this industry, and I made my very first high risk, high reward decision. Against my family's wishes, against specifically my mother's wishes, I was playing college basketball as a freshman, and I dropped out of school and started my career. You know, I could go on and on and on about the high risk, high reward decisions, but I'll just talk about one more. In 2002, I bet on myself. I launched my own promotion. And in my professional opinion, that promotion has produced some of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time.
TNA.
But that brings me to tonight. You know, as a 12-time World Heavyweight Champion, 2-time Hall of Famer, I have to ask myself, should the last outlaw just ride off into the sunset? And the answer is hell no. Because the thought that keeps going through my mind is, Jeff, when you've taken the biggest risk of your life, you've got the biggest reward. So I'm here to announce I signed my very last professional wrestling talent contract. I re-signed with AEW. Because the last outlaw wants one more ride. And I'm not just talking about any ride. The last outlaw wants AEW gold. And I'm not talking trios title. I'm not talking tag title. I'm talking about taking the biggest risk of my career. And hell yeah, I could fall flat on my face. Hell, next week there's a gauntlet. Put my ass in it. Because I'm here to say, January 1st, 2025, the last outlaw, his New Year's resolution is that I want to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Wow, some great news from Jeff Jarrett. Throwing his hat in the ring.
And it happened on New Year's Day.
Rivalry between one of the brightest young stars here in AEW, the cold-hearted, handsome devil, by hook, just there.
Christian Cage. Hope you're not looking forward to this new year. See, just because I beat your ass in luxury box a couple weeks ago, or since I choked out your son, Nick Wayne, in the middle of New York City, doesn't mean my job is finished. So why don't you go ask Nick what it's like being locked in the red room. So I'm gonna finish with that turtleneck started, choke your ass out.
Challenge made, and the match has been made. Dynamite Maximum Carnage 2 weeks from tonight. Hook one-on-one with the patriarch, Christian Cage.
This is a 2-on-1 match set for one fall. Approaching the ring from East Palo Alto, California. Weighing 200.
You've been told that he is going to be in the Casino Gauntlet as well. I think he's one of the favorites. I really
Gauntlet match, but right
America.
North Carolina. This place is great. It's good. It's I. Well said, Apple. It's I. But the Nueve, he's not coming here. Oh, the hometown heroes.
I don't know who should be more ashamed. Y'all three for being proud of Asheville, or the people of Asheville for being proud of you. As the Learning Tree always says, Home is where you find yourself. And we find ourselves in a situation where the hometown heroes need to be taken down a branch or two.
Yeah, rated R, dumbass.
That's your best thing? That's the best you got? Did Jericho feed you that line in your little earpiece there? No, he didn't? He has to prove everything, right? I tell you what, you're not a bad apple. You're like a little tumbleweed floating around. And you, God, your face is stupid. Charlotte, North Carolina, this Saturday, Collision. What do you say? Rated FTR against the Learning Tree. See you, kid. Bye, guys. Does he not see it?
Well, our main event on Dynamite coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Spot on.
Oh my God! Congratulations on your big win, Adam Cole. Oh wait, that's right. You lost, and it took you a whole entire army just to beat me up. Typical. Well, finally, the chapter of Better Than You, Baby of my career, finally 2024 comes to a close, mercifully. It's time for the next chapter, my friends. Now it's time for retribution. See, something was taken from me. Something that I did not lose fair and square. My Triple B! My championship! Is now being paraded around in a briefcase. By a man who walks around claiming he's the king of these lands. Well, Dictator John, I got a question for you, bud. What's a king to a god? Because ain't nobody, and I mean ain't nobody, on the level of the devil. Nobody knows that better than you, hey, Johnny boy? See, John, I don't got a problem with you. For all I care, you can burn this entire company to ashes. All I want is my championship, and I don't give a damn who has it, but I am getting it. Come hell or high water. Because 2025, the devil gets his due. Part 2.
Well, MJF, his New Year's resolution is very clear. Jon Moxley, a marked man, but with the Death Riders at his side, Tony, Moxley has looked unstoppable.
Yeah, I tell you one thing, MJF may want the world title, but he is not the only one that wants the world title in the piece of Jon Moxley.
Yeah, that's a great point. As our main event about to get underway, the ominous entrance of Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, and his destructive band.
Oh, here they come. You never know what part of the arena they're going to arrive from.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event tonight is a trios match set for one fall. Introducing first, 2/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and the AEW World Champion,
Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio Castagnoli stepping into battle tonight. And Claudio Castagnoli, his dance card is pretty full up because this Sunday he heads to the Tokyo Dome to face Shota Umino. Wow. Jon Moxley's former protege, but Moxley dispatching Claudio to New Japan Pro Wrestling as the Death Riders' emissary of violence.
Shota Umino, he says, I don't know.
Remain
joining me, weighing 241 pounds, the Rated R Superstar,
Wow. Rated R called all three of these men a chip on them. And they all had their challenges, but pulled through. Cash Wheeler from nearby Old Fort, just east of here.
Now Copeland, of course, born in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, but now makes his home here in Asheville. And there you see at the bottom of your screen, you can join AEW together in making donations to local Asheville charities that are on the front lines of disaster relief efforts. Be a part of providing support and resources to those affected by Hurricane Helene by scanning the QR code on your screen now. And that man, the Rated R superstar, he's gone by many names throughout the course of his professional career. Of course, Adam Copeland, just shorten it down to Cope now. Short, simple, and sweet.
Absolutely. Cope. I'm not so sure. With us, fans.
Burns live.
A great encounter. Rebound. Almost won it.
Oh, Dax and Claudio Bontempo is legal, but so's the AEW World Champion.
Yeah, Cope is going to go right at John Moxley. You know, will not back down. Take a look at this Excalibur.
Yeah, Tony, this is the first time we've seen Moxley and Cope on equal footing. It appears Rated R superstar, at least for the moment, getting the better. But no. Cope.
Moxley may have a bloody nose after that.
Moxley stunned. Cope.
Look at his eyes.
Oh, Cope was sizing him up for the spear. Moxley knew it and bailed out. As Cope turned over his shoulder, got a look at Marina Shafir, but now Cope and Moxley brawling out to the stands here in Asheville. Get back into the ring. Nobody wants to see this main event match. Great discretion being shown by Paul. And I don't think Cope realizes it. As Yuta, oh, look at Yuta just digging his fingers into the eyes.
Boy, Wheeler knows how to pick his spots, doesn't he?
DDT delivered. Oh, is he mocking Cope here? Is he spear for a spear of his own? No. Cope instead. Liger bomb. 1, 2. Wow. Narrow escape by Yuta.
Didn't think that.
Tremendous counter by the Rated R superstar Cope.
What a matchup. What a main event we've got tonight. Fight for the fall in Nashville.
As Cope to his feet, lying in wait. Unsure to deliver a spear, but so are Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley.
They are behind him. They're holding on to
They
him.
swept Cope's leg. Oh, Lord.
Second time he's that ring post. One high, one very low.
Now Cash Wheeler with the champ on the floor. Oh, Claudio Castagnoli.
Cash,
well-timed uppercut.
And Cash was full on, running as hard as he could.
Cope thrown onto the. Oh no, this is bad news for.
John Moxley's out of his mind. He's absolutely lost it.
This is bad news for Cope, as John Moxley could be looking to deliver a pile driver here on our announce desk.
Cope just got back from a broken foot.
Remember that the history of neck injuries.
Exactly.
White.
Look at that God-style pile driver. Oh, wait a second, inside the ring. That was. Oh,
Jay White.
Moxley. Backdrop on our desk.
And Cope is still standing tall.
And,
what are we seeing?
Cope through the barricade. Off of our desk, driving the world champion down to the concrete.
This is unbelievable.
And, oh, Castagnoli comes steaming in with the uppercut. As Castagnoli sent to the outside. Shatter the Spear!
What a win, what a match, won't back down either. And he's got the #1 seed for next week.
Yeah, the Casino Gauntlet match 1 week from tonight. Jay White, the very